Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Josie's Point of View, where we focus on human interest stories from the Carolinas and beyond. Today it's Friday and it's November the 25th, 2022. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're new to my channel, I'd like to extend to you a warm welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you find the information here to be informative. And if you're a returning viewer, by all means, thank you for coming back. You know, I always say the tide changes so frequently here on these YouTube streets. So you always have to acknowledge where your support comes from. And I want you to know, I sincerely thank you for your support. Feel free to like and to share this video. And don't forget to subscribe. And our story today takes us to Fort Bragg here in North Carolina. Take a look at that headline. And it reads, Human Remains Found on Fort Bragg, Death Investigation Underway. I'll provide you with a summary here, and as always, I'll place links to a few of the full articles in the description box. Well, it's been several months now since we've had to report on anything adverse coming out of Fort Bragg, and that has truly been a blessing. And in a way, I was really hoping things would stay that way as we move into the new year, but unfortunately, we have encountered a wrench in our plans, and with that, there is some disappointing news, and hence the headline for today's story. And here's what has been reported about that incident. Reports say it was during a routine patrol on Monday morning when range patrol individuals found an abandoned civilian vehicle with human remains inside. Now, this vehicle just happened to be parked on one of the ranges on the base. Fort Bragg authorities say emergency services were immediately dispatched to the scene. Now, and just because the report says it was an abandoned civilian vehicle, that does not mean that the remains were those of a civilian. It simply means that this was not a military vehicle or a government-issued vehicle. And that's important because unless you're on military assignment, everyone who's physically on the base is in a civilian vehicle. Now, Fort Bragg has released very little information so far. They have not released the identity of the person, the cause of death if known, how long the remains appear to have been in the area, or whether foul play is suspected. But I am sure the authorities on the base are already aware of the identity of the deceased, and they're probably delaying the release of information until next of kin have been notified. And you know, with this being the Thanksgiving weekend, today being Friday, it's a training holiday for the base. And so it will probably be a few more days before any new information is released from Fort Bragg authorities. And I'm considering the fact that the body may have been out in the elements for some time, we don't know. And it may take a bit longer to confirm the identity of the deceased. So I don't expect to hear anything coming out of Fort Bragg before the end of next week if we're lucky. And you know, the timing of this information is rather concerning to many in the community because we're approaching the anniversary of the day when authorities found two men murdered on the base. You may recall that it was in early December of 2020. Now, one was a highly decorated active duty paratrooper, and the other was a veteran working on the base in a civilian capacity. I did several videos on the story, and these are two initial videos for when the announcement were made. As we all know, to date, those murders remain unsolved. And in fact, they were two of the three murders that remain unsolved from the year 2020. So as for now, we must wait patiently until more information is released from Fort Bragg authorities. But no matter how long it takes, I'll be waiting patiently and I'll bring it to you right here on this channel. And that's all I have for you right now. Feel free to leave me a comment below and let me know what you think about this video. And by all means, feel free to like it and to share it. And if you haven't done so already, I want to invite you to subscribe to my channel by clicking on that right subscribe button. It's on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. And if you click on the bell that looks just like this one, that's a notification bell. If you click on that notification bell, you'll be the first to know whenever a new video is uploaded. I thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.